Before we jump into the content of 5 Stages Leadership, I wanted to share with you a little bit of background as to how the model 5 Stages of Focused Leadership Development came about. You see, it came about and was really fleshed out with the work of one of my clients, Dominic. Dominic had called me because he and his wife Rose had purchased a manufacturing facility about 5 years before, but it was hemorrhaging money. Now, I need you to understand, Dominic was not new to business. He was a very smart man. In fact, he was a CPA and had had his own CPA practice for about 30 years prior to his wife and him buying this new business. However, when I walked into Dominic's office, I could tell he was in over his head. He looked exhausted, and so did Rose. I could also tell he was a numbers guy because there were financial statements and production run reports all over the place. In fact, he had to move papers just so I could sit down. And as we started talking, Dominic started to say things such as, "Liz, I am tired of working 40, 50, 60, 70, sometimes 80-hour work weeks. I'm tired of spending my nights and weekends here. I'm tired of everybody bringing their problems and dumping them on my doorstep." Rose piped in and she said, "Liz, we're afraid to go on vacation for fear what we're going to find when we come back." Dominic said, "Liz, I am starting to resent these employees. I'm starting to resent this company. Something needs to change around here." And as we talked more and I learned more about what they had tried and what had worked and what hadn't worked, in my ever so diplomatic way, I said, "Dominic and Rose, you know, you're right. Something does need to change around here. You need to change the way you're leading because how you're currently leading is not how your team needs to be led. You're holding them back." So I share this because as a busy manager, if you're frustrated with how your team's performing and you want something to change, it's probably you and how you're leading. So with that, I welcome you to the 5 Stages of Focused Leadership Development that are part of 5 Stages Leadership.